Hey guys, welcome back to UKQ. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play Ho Hey by the Lumineers. This is actually a good song to learn if you're kind of just starting out. It has simple chords and relatively simple strumming. You just got to kind of give it some practice and you'll get it down in no time. So for each section I'm going to go through and I'm going to show you guys what each section consists of, what chords, how to transition to those chords, and then the strumming patterns for each one. And if you are looking for the cover for this song, I'll put the link up there right now, and that'll be the part 2 in the cover. And if you just want the chords, you can stick around for just a bit of this video and grab it before I get to the detailed part, but again, this is for the detailed information. So I'm going to get started right away here, and also if you want, you can pull up the link there in the description. It is a link to the chords on, actually I used the guitar tabs chords to play this one. I don't always use those, but this time it sounded right and it matched the song, so that was okay. So check that out. You can bring it up if you're a visual learner. You can kind of see what I'm going through. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with verse 1, and you'll see that there on the website there. And the very first verse, and actually all the verses start like this. They're very simple. They consist of just the C chord, the F chord, and then the C chord again. And then a little bit later they have the A minor, a G, and then you go back to a C, but I'll show you how to do that. So let's first tackle the first part. So real quick, each verse has 4 lines to it. The first, second, and third line are all C, F, and then C. The fourth line is C, F, A minor, G, C. You can skip the F on that one and not worry about it and go straight to the A minor. It will sound fine. Eventually you can practice putting the F in there, but until then just practice with the C, A minor, G, C. So let's first go over the first 3 lines and how to do those. So the first chord on that is going to be C. I use my index finger because I like to be able to switch to the F. That way I can switch quickly. Usually I play with either my middle finger, usually my middle finger. In this case we're going to do C, which is the 3rd fret bottom string. Should sound like this. My strings are a little old, so it might sound a little bit different, but that's the idea. Okay, and now F, again, so I'm using my index finger, and I move the F, I take my pointer finger, go to the top, I'm sorry, not the top, I take my pointer finger, 1st fret, 3rd string, middle finger, top string of the 2nd fret. So you got this going on right here. Alright, so it sounds like this. Alright, and that's all you're doing. You're just going over and over, and do that 3 times. Alright, so now before I show you the strumming pattern for that, let me just give you the 4th line for each verse. Now each verse again you do the F, C, F there, I just showed you. And now what you're going to do for the 4th line on each verse is C, then to the F, or you can do A minor instead. A minor is just, I use my middle finger and I go to the very top of the 2nd fret. Should sound like that. Okay, so then you have the G after the A minor, which I just move my middle finger down the 2nd fret, 4th string, so bottom string on the 2nd fret, middle finger, pointer finger, still 2nd fret, 2nd string, index finger, 3rd fret, 3rd string. So you got something kind of like that. I don't know if you can see it, but again we got this finger here, that finger there, and this finger here, and it should sound like this. Might sound a little bit different again, strings are old, excuse that, but that's the general sound. Okay, and that is it. So now let me give you a quick rundown now. I'm going to add in the descriptions the actual strumming pattern for each section. So the strumming pattern for this C, F, C part, that again, this is in each beginning of the verse, the first 3 lines, is going to be down, 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 up, down. That's all while you're playing the C. And right there is when you're going to switch to the F. And the F, when you switch to it, it's an up, down, down. So for each line, you've got a down, 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 up, down, down, down. That's the pattern. So I'm going to do that slowly, as slowly as I can without losing the idea here. So we got So the reason you have an up down really quick on that F is it just sounds good. You emphasize that C. So you're just doing an up down on the F. So after you come off of that down 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 up down, you can do the up and down on the F. And now you switch to a C in the last down. So you can practice that slowly until you get it. And you can practice this whole section slowly. Again, it's down, 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 so 3 downs, up, down, that's all on the C. Obviously there's a little bit of a difference in the actual strumming pattern. It's not just, it's got a little bit of a different rhythm to it. So practice that slowly. You can listen to this song, and you can also just repeat some of this section, and also go to the cover, and you can follow along that way. Repeat it and play along slowly until you get it. That's what I have to do with all my songs, is break it down really slowly. Okay, so now just a heads up on before the first verse, the way he starts the song, he starts with the F. So as if you skip the whole first part of the verse there, the C, and you just go straight to the F. So you're just going to start the song with an up, down on the F, and a down on the C. Or rather, a down on the F and a down on the C. So just both down. And you just go straight into the verse. So you just do one down on the C, and then you go straight into the actual song. And that's it for that. So next part is, so that's both verses, and the verses are both the same, or all the verses rather. Next, let's go over the chorus. And now I didn't address the actual strumming pattern on the very fourth part on the verse lines, where it does the C, A minor, G, C. And now that's a different strumming pattern than the rest. What I did when I first learned, I just did an up, down, up. Typical ukulele rhythm on that one. So I do the coming off of the. So I just kind of did, without muting it, I just did an up, down, up on the, and I skipped the F. So just skip the F for now until you can learn it. The way the F goes in there, I have to play it through again from the top just to get the F in there. So you just very briefly play that F. It's pretty much like right when you touch the F, you strum it once, you lift that finger right away just to make the A minor. So if you want to stick the F in there, that's what you're going to do. Again, you can just do an up, down, up on that until you get the feel for a different strumming pattern, and you can see that strumming pattern on the cover I do. But until then, let's just, we'll keep it basic and have it on that level because it works. Okay, and now the chorus, the first chorus, the chords are the same on the choruses. I'll show you the difference on this chorus in a second. So for the chorus, you're doing A minor and G and C. A minor is played, I use my middle finger, 2nd fret top string, should sound like this. I think we already went over this one. And then the G again, middle finger, bottom string, 2nd fret, pointer finger, 2nd string, 2nd fret, index finger, 3rd string, 3rd fret. Should sound like that. And then you got C, back to C. So again, I keep my middle finger on the A minor. So when I'm transitioning, I move that middle finger as a guide, knowing I'm still on the same fret. So if I'm not looking, I just bring that pointer finger up and bring that one over, the index there. And then when I want to go to the C, I just quickly drop all of them and just drop that index all the way down. So it's just like, play that, just bring that down. Alright, so that's that. Okay, so now the actual strumming pattern on the chorus is really easy. It's just a ukulele rhythm. It's just a up, down, up. So you do the A minor 2 2 times. And that's the G 2 times. Then you do the C 4 times. 1, 2, 2, 2, which makes 4. So that's that. And you can play that slowly. So I'm going to do it slowly for you once here. I always have to start with going down on that for some reason, then bring it back up. That's just me. And always, you can just mute that last one to do the ukulele rhythm. You just kind of just put your palm on there and cover the strings. And that mutes it. Okay, so that's that for the chorus. All the choruses are the same, except on this chorus you're going to actually the last C. So if you're looking at the chorus there, you got the first line A, G, C. You got your second line, I'm sorry, A minor, G, C. Your second line's A minor, G, C as well. Except on the C there, you're not going to play it 4 times. You're just going to strum it 1 time down, because that's where he cuts it out. You're my sweet. Go back into that ho hey thing, so then you'll pretty much play the verse. Actually, you will play the verse. So you'll play the verse chords like I taught you earlier. So I'm going to show you the chorus real quick, do a run through, and how that C ends. So. Then you just start playing the same thing. It's another verse. And then the next chorus is the same thing, except on the second line you're not going to do a stop and just play the 1 C down like that. You're just going to play that 4 times just like you do the first time. So if you're looking at the screen, I have skipped down through the second verse, since y'all know how to, or the third verse rather, since y'all know how to play that already. And the second chorus there is the exact same. That's the one before the bridge. The second chorus there is the exact same as the first chorus, and it doesn't have the chords there just because it's the same. Again, it's A minor, G, and then C. And the A minor is 2 times, G is 2 times, and C is 4 times. And you do the C 4 times as well on the chorus on the second line, unlike the very first one that we just did. So now the bridge is really easy as well. This is the same ukulele typical rhythm. You're going to do an F, which I think I've already showed you, but let's do it again. You got pointer finger, you got 3rd string, 1st fret, middle finger, top string, 2nd fret. It should sound like this. Again, pointer finger, 1st fret, 3rd string, middle finger, 2nd fret, top string, and then G. And so I lift up the pointer finger rather, bring that middle finger all the way down to the bottom string, 2nd fret, and I bring my index up to the 2nd string, still on the 2nd fret, put that index finger, wrap it around to 3rd string, 3rd fret. So it's pretty simple. Sorry if I'm going a little bit quick. I'm trying to keep a good balance of being concise, quick, and yet detailed as well. So if you need to go back and check out just a few things, feel free to do that. And okay, so now we're gonna keep it moving here. So the bridge has 3 lines, so you're playing the F G 3 times. The F G is up, down, up again, just like the other ukulele rhythm, and you're going to do that 4 times though. So and now when you hit that second one, so you got the first one, you play all those 4 times. But when you hit the second line, let's hope for some, and you hit that G, you're just going to do the up, down, up 2 times. And then you're going to do a down strum on the G 3 times. So let me show you what that sounds like. And you'll hear this on the song because they do like an emphasis, they do a little drum kick in thing. So, and then also just on the third part of the bridge, you're still going to do 4 times each chord. So let me show you what that sounds like. I'm gonna go through the bridge real quick, run it through for you guys. So notice also after the 3 times down on the G, go straight to the F. You can do it down on the F too. So 1, 2, 3 down on the F, and then start your typical up, down, up. So when I come off that G, the 3-time G, I go to the F and actually play that down 2 times, then do the up, down beat. So it sounds like this. Slowly. So that's what it would sound like. Alright, so the last part is the chorus, and that's the same thing that we did for the other choruses, and that's A minor, G, and C again, except the way it blends differently with the bridge, and the very last line of where it says "You're my sweet," he doesn't say sweetheart, he stops on sweet, and he just plays this C, just like you did on the first chorus. So remember, in the choruses, you're still playing typical ukulele rhythm. Up, down, up. A minor, you're playing it 2 times. G, you're playing it 2 times. And C, you're playing it 4 times. For the last chorus, you do that. Exactly. And then the C on the second line on the chorus, you just do that one. Instead of doing the 4 times, again, you just land on 1 down of the C. So I'm going to go from the bridge so you guys can see it into the chorus to the ending there. So goes back into the verse style of playing, because they're doing the ho hey and they're finishing, and then the guy's like, last one now, and then you do it, you finish out that way. So I'm gonna do it from the chorus now, just the chorus. So I'm not sure how many times I actually do that part at the end, but again, the cover will have it. But that is it. That's the rundown of the song. Really simple and straightforward. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was more concise than some of my other videos have been. I try to be as concise as possible and at the same time as detailed as possible. Let me know if there's anything else I can add or help y'all with. It's a good song. If you missed a few things, just check it out again. You know, if you have to replay the video, pause it, whatever you gotta do. I'm gonna put all the notes down there in the bottom of the description, so y'all can pull up this guitar tabs version of the chords, so you can follow along with that. And then I'm also gonna put the strumming patterns for each section down there. Alright, so I hope this helped. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help y'all out. And again, thanks for watching, and check out the cover video whenever you're ready.